I think that's what happened to me. And I get up in the house, if you remember, when growing up in Kannur, or in the house, everywhere the statements, be a light unto yourself, you create your own reality. That was like me getting programmed as I was growing up. That's all I would see everywhere.
It was right programming.
Yes.
And everybody needs to be programmed in that way. All these statements should be there when you go to your office, when you go to your school, when you travel in the bus, these statements should be there in the bus. It's the right program. The word programming by itself is not wrong word.
Yeah. And this is what I tell everybody, even my husband, I tell him, like, we should put this in the house so my children can see that and learn as I grow up. This is very important because that is the age they are really getting all these downloads.
When I was working in my company, when I decided to resign a few years before, I used my company money to have these advertisements on the walls of Kannur. I used company's money to put up big words, the Shvasamina Dhyasa. Meditation is the way.
And nobody objected.
I am the boss in my company, so I spent my money. Then I knew that I was resigning also, there was no problem. To make all these things on the walls of Kannur city, I did that. That's how everybody should be programmed, with the wisest sayings of the wisest men.
And I think along with that, one other thing that really you promote, the Swadhyaya. In my case, it was so real that every day, every single day, morning or evening that I'm home, I would listen to people's experiences. I would listen to talks about this. There is no other talk in my life other than this. So it was so ingrained, and I think that was there was no question about it, that this is the truth. There was no question. And I could see me creating life the way I wanted. And it was so easy for me at that point. Until I changed my people. Then I saw struggle in my life. So then I can really see how it is so important to have people and the right people, right talks in our life.
Your life is a classic example of right upbringing. Okay, right programming. Not wrong upbringing, not wrong programming. Upbringing is correct, but not wrong upbringing. Programming is correct, but not wrong programming. Your life is a classic example of right upbringing and right programming. And the whole world will learn from you. You prepared your own life. You prepared your own, you designed your own life in a very classic way. And you will achieve all that you want to do. You will change the whole world.
Yes, and I am ready for that. But also another point I wanted to say is, just after this question, we'll take a quick break. Is that for book reading, you told me that, okay, I would come to you and say that you would give me You Forever or whatever the book at that point and tell me, read it. And I was probably like 6 years or 7 years at that point. And I would say, Dad, I do not understand this. I do not understand what it is. And you would just say, just read it. You don't have to understand. Just read it. Finish the book and give me the book. And that's how I started reading the books without, I don't even understand. And thanks to you, because of that, I got the habit of reading. Otherwise, because it's a habit, like we have to get into the habit of reading whether we understand it or not. Because I see so many of my friends or anybody, it's a very big struggle for reading, like to get into the habit of reading. So this is something that I would create a way of teaching children on how to read.
First of all the books should be there in the house. I also don't understand whatever I read. But that doesn't make me sad at all. The very fact that I am reading a book, it makes me happy. Whether I understand it half or a quarter, no.